Hello everyone. So I know that this looks like it wasn't prepared perfectionally, because it wasn't. I've been sitting here kept getting distracted on like what I was gonna make this reading about, what I was gonna do, what did the collective need, meditated, did my energy work, all the things, right? I think part of the message is that if you wait for the energy to be perfect, if you wait for everything to be perfectly aligned, then 85% of the time you're not going to get anything done. Okay? Virgo energy could be significant, because I'm pretty sure Virgo's a sign that's like very much so a perfectionist. Okay? So maybe you need to see that it's okay to be messy. It's okay to not know exactly what's going to come through. It's okay to be wherever you are right now. Okay? I think that's very important. So instead of me already having the piles picked out, we're going to do it together. And yeah, see how you guys like that. And even if you don't, it's okay, because I know that this will reach the people that it's meant to reach. Okay, I do have this, the Mushroom Spirit Oracle, because this deck is really good at calling you out on the energetic, physical, spiritual, all things. Calling you out on what's not aligned, okay? So let's see. I feel like what we're going to ask. I'm feeling guided to connect with my oversoul only, and with the higher self of this physical body only. So pushing away all outside energies, like all other energies that you could connect with channel wise. I feel called to only connect to my oversoul through the higher self of this physical body that I'm in now. Okay. We are going to ask for the collective that is aligned. I open only to align collective signal. No hooks, no cords. I transmit, I do not absorb. Send to those that resonate deeply. Thank you. Let me get 3 piles, Spirit, for, ooh, okay. What are 3 different piles? Let me get for pile 1. What is the thing? Oh my gosh. Avoidance. And they're falling out like that. Restore, yeah. Okay, so what are they avoiding? What is this collective of pile 1 avoiding that is very important for their next breakthrough, for whatever it is that they want to build, whatever it is they're trying to achieve that keeps getting blocked? What is the thing that they are avoiding? Okay, what is the thing that they're avoiding or that they're not seeing for pile 1? Okay, we have let go. Yep, that resonates. Number 13, I'm getting divine feminine energy coming through for you. And for pile number 2, what is the thing that they are avoiding that is causing, that they're avoiding or that they're not seeing, that is causing them to be delayed in whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish, whatever it is that they need or want, their divine purpose, whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish. What is it that they're avoiding or they're not seeing for pile 2? Restore that. That's one of the cards that came flying out. Number 12. Interesting how we're going backwards. 13, 12. Okay, and one more pile, Spirit. I think the other card that flew out was substance. So if that card comes out, then, you know, those 2 piles are going to be significant. For pile number 3, what is the thing that they are ignoring or the thing that they are, I mean, avoiding. Okay, maybe ignoring. I said ignoring, so maybe you are ignoring something. What is the thing for pile 3 that they are avoiding, ignoring, or not seeing that is blocking them from accomplishing or achieving whatever it is that they're trying or needing to achieve for pile 3? Okay, not quite. 22. We have wrinkled peach mushroom at the bottom of the deck with unique. Okay, so these are our 3 piles. Okay, 13, 12, and 22. I love that they're all very significant numbers. Okay, I will now, I guess, pull all of the oracle cards that will be going with each pile, and then we will maybe pull some charms. I don't know. This is I'm winging it, y'all. I'm completely winging it right now. I have no idea what this is gonna even somewhat look like. I did feel very woodsy though. I felt very nature, like when I set my altar, I set very like natural nature energy here. I was getting like the fae. I have this like tree candle here, and it is sitting on top of a grounding sacred stillness spell jar that I did for myself. I also have some jasmine here. Jasmine could be significant. I felt guided to stop and get some this morning, and I actually planted them. That's just a piece that can't be planted, but I planted them. So one of them is in a pot, and the other ones are in water, and like these beautiful jars that I have. And I used Libra pink full moon spring water, moon water, to grow the other ones in. So that could be significant. Libra could be significant. I'm also burning some resin here, copal, however you say it, copal, with these charcoal discs. Okay, so pile number 1. Can we get a green witch's oracle card for pile number 1? I also have an obsidian mirror here as well. Also a pine cone. Could be significant for pile number 1. Can I get a green witch's oracle card for diving deeper into the thing that they are avoiding or not seeing? Whatever this is that they may need to let go of. Can you give me a card or 2 for pile number 1? For whatever it is that they may need to let go. I want them to kind of like, okay, thank you. We have 2. Okay. Can I get a green witch's oracle for pile number 2, please? For this restore. Whatever it is that they're, thank you. 2 cards each, apparently. Can I get a card or 2 for pile number 3 for subtlety, fairy ink cap, whatever it is that they need to see, pay attention to. I like pile number 3. Oh yeah, so fog, yeah, obscurity, feeling lost. You guys feel lost. This is the whole thing here, right? Okay, let me put this back in here. Let me know how you guys like this, like behind the scenes thing. Seeing how I actually do this. How they actually, you know, how the piles actually come about. This is how I do it. If y'all wanted to know. For those times that I already have everything pulled. Okay, so definitely from the sacred forest is what I'm getting here. With this energy, ancient energy, energies that you don't know that you have available to you that will teach you how nature can show you how to come back to yourself. We are so far pulled away from our natural state of being as human beings. Because it's easier for us to like disassociate and like bypass the things that we really need to do because we fear change, or like there's something in our nervous system that's like skirt. Like for me, I'm good now, but I could not find the energy to start this freaking video to get it right. Like I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna start it and we're just gonna go. And now I have all the energy. It's like you can't wait. You can't sit here and wait for things to be perfect, or for things to seem easy, or for you to know how it's going to look before you move. That's not how it works. You move and then the energy follows. You command, not the other way around. That's why they told me to use my oversoul only. Yes, energetic pull. I feel like that's why the energetic, that's why they, wow, I don't know if that's for pile 1 or if that's just an overall energy. Maybe I should just read it. Okay, it says Moon Pixie. It says, a true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. So, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Sacred Forest. Enchanted Forest, I mean. Thank you, thank you. Clarification, like this, this jasmine, I felt called to turn around and go get the jasmine, so I did. And I feel like that jasmine is going to be so significant for me and the healing of my land, like my space, and keeping it purified and awakening divine feminine energy, calming my nervous system. Okay, so for pile number 1, what is your advice, Enchanted Forest? For pile number 1, what is your advice for pile number 1? Okay. What is your advice for pile number 2, Enchanted Forest? For pile number 2, what is your advice? Whoop, thank you. Oh, I love it. What is your advice for pile number 3, Spirit? Not Spirit, why did I say Spirit? What is your advice for pile number 3, Enchanted Forest? What is your advice? Thank you. I heard one more for pile number 3. Not 5 billion more. What is your advice for pile number 3? Thank you. We have perseverance at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like reading it just because I normally do. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. Yeah. Sometimes we, go through life and we get so used to things really being easy for us, or things being handed to us, not in a way that's like snobby, but in a way that's like we have a roof over our heads. We don't go through much hardship. We get used to like being comfortable, and that's really, comfortability is like the freaking root of all of our issues, because we get so comfortable that we don't want to leave that comfortableness, even if it's hurting us, even if it's causing so much damage. We still we're like, oh no, well this is my toxic comfortability. It's okay because I know it. It's familiar. The ego's like, nah, we're good here. We're surviving. We're literally still alive. It's our ancient perseverance in that way. But we need to persevere to move towards the new, because that's what we really want. That's what our souls are calling us to do. Okay, dragons, what do you have for pile number 1 for this let go? What do you have for pile number 1? This video is going to be so long, but you know what? It is what it is. Ah, full speed ahead. I love it. What do you have for pile number 2? Let go. Full speed ahead. I love it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Pile number 3. What do you have, dragons, for pile number 3? Okay, no limits almost came out. No limits almost came out. Okay, calm down. Take a breath. Calm down. Take a breath. Thank you, dragons. What do you have for pile 3, number 22? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love this card, you guys. Look at this little baby. Oh, I love it. That's the soul star chakra. It says born for greatness. Believe in yourself. Trust your strength and potential. You are born for greatness and you have everything you need to manifest your dreams and fulfill your destiny. You are ready for rebirth. You're ready for a rebirth. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. That's what this whole entire reading is about, apparently. It's about just taking the step and moving. Okay, just doing it. YOLO, which is not true, but you only live this life once. That's true. Okay, and fairylands, ancestors, sacred druidic energy. I'm also getting like your guardians, like your animal guardians. Or yeah, your animal guardians here. And if they, what do they need to know about themselves that can uplift them and show them how amazing they are and how capable they are of doing this? How much more worthy they are of choosing themselves than leaving themselves behind and continuing to put other things that are harmful to them above that. How can you show up for them? Feylands and animal guides. How can you show up for pile number 1 to show them how magnificent they are, how worthy they are of choosing themselves over anything else? How can you show up for them to show them who they are? Thank you. I want to peek. Let's get 2 of these a piece. Let's get 2 of these. Ooh, thank you. Oh my goodness, I love it. Maybe y'all saw it, maybe you didn't. It's okay. For pile 2, how can you show up for pile 2 to show them that they are worth it all? Ah, my literal guardian just came through. I love it. My animal guardian that I've had since birth just came through for pile number 2. Okay, and for pile number 3, how can you show up for them and show them... Whoa. Okay, we'll put that in there and show them that they are worthy of choosing themselves above anything else. How can you show up for them? What do they need to be reminded of? Oh, yeah, that's not happening, but cool. Okay. Got an extra card, pile number 3. And at the bottom of the deck, yes, we have Pink Glow with foretelling, sweetness, and happiness. This is exactly what I wanted those cards to represent. Foretelling, sweetness, and happiness. Okay. And last but not least, my runic, which is familiar oracle. Let's see what animal guide is showing up for you and what runic guide is showing up for you. What runic and familial guide is showing up for pile number 1? What animal and runic guide do they have available to them at this time to help them through this process? Thank you. On Zeus. All right, for pile 2. What animal and runic guide do they have showing up for them and available to them to work with at this time to help them get to this place that they need to get to or want to get to? Pile 2. Thank you. I'm just going to let everybody see their rune. Pile number 3. What runic and animal familial guide do they have available to them as a resource right now in their field? Thank you. Ooh, now these with the honey badger. We have Soelo at the bottom of the deck. Love, 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 love that. Okay, because this is joy, happiness, sunshine. It's got a kingfisher bird, if that's significant. Not sure. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I will leave these out, but there is one more deck I forgot right here. The cosmic, so your cosmic dragon. So the high frequency cosmic dragons will be represented by like your spirit guide. Okay, let's see what dragon spirits are around you to help you with whatever is the most important right now. This is going to kind of tell us what it is that you need to, what it is that's literally being worked through you right now. Okay, for pile 1, what do we have for pile 1 for letting go? Thank you. And for pile 2, what do we have for restoring or whatever else this pile is about? Thank you. And for pile 3, thank you. Water dragons helps you flow easily around obstacles. So yeah, this is the overall message at the bottom of the deck here. Flow easily around obstacles. So that's what we're gonna do here today. Help you flow easily around obstacles. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm just going to pause here for a second because I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick, and then we are going to get into your piles. Okay, so we have pile 1 to choose your piles. We have pile 1 with the common puffball. It is number 13. It says let go. And the animal guide and runic thing that you have available to you is the raven with on Zeus. Okay. Hi, baby girl. Also, my cat, I wish you could see her, but my familiar is in my lap. In fact, hold on, let me. Can y'all see her? She's in my lap. She wasn't before. Hopefully the camera's back right. Okay, pile number 2 is number 12 with moral and restore. And you have Ingwas with the lion. And for pile number 3, fairy ink cap with subtlety. Fairy ink cap with subtlety, and it is number 22. And the rune you have is Nalis with the honey badger, which looks like there's a new moon here. So that's interesting. This could be going on. This could be time sensitive here for right now. Well, I think they all are, but these are timeless. And if you are seeing this or choosing this at the time of me putting it out there, then this is relevant to this time. Okay, let me pause it and get to pile number 1. Okay, welcome pile number 1. You chose the common puffball with let it go. Number 13, and the rune on Zeus, which is Odin's rune. And it is a rune of communication, speaking, as well as communication with the gods, communication with your highest versions of self, communication with the unseen energies. So I'm not going to read this whole thing from the common puffball, but I do want to read parts of it that kind of stuck out to me. First of all, breathe and release its spores in a cloud as it reminds you to exhale. So literally releasing out with breath all the things that you've been holding on to energetically, emotionally, mentally. What are you holding on to that you need to let out? What needs to be let go of or put down roots to grow somewhere differently? Have you been holding on too tightly to something or just waiting for exactly the right moment to let it go? See, this is also an alliance with alignment. I meant to say alignment with the entire reading today about how I couldn't really move until it was perfect, and I just said screw it and moved in the middle of it anyway. Also, this tree candle here is pouring down a lot of stuff going on the north side where I can't even see it and you can't even see it. That kind of coincides with this message with this mushroom. It also says puffball may be calling to you to speak something into being. Words are intentions and powerful creative forces. When you are present and make your intentions and desires known, you start an energy flow to manifest them, just like the spores that float away and grow exactly where they land. So too do your words and intentions go where they are needed. It's really showing you the power of your voice, of your throat chakra that you have to speak things into existence. So if you are stuck in a situation where you're not happy and you know that you need to leave, start talking to it. Start saying, start practicing or pretending, or like you're gonna have, like you're having a conversation with the thing that you need to let go, and then it will be it'll start making the energies available to you to do so. Sometimes we need something like that in order to help us. I also just wanted to give a little bit of charms here just to see if we can see what this is for pile 1. What is this? Ooh, okay. Yeah, now let's see where you are. Where is pile number 1? Right at it. Okay, perfect. So you can't necessarily see that you're headed towards it, but with this winky star here, I'm seeing like, yeah, this is your spirit guide saying, yep, winky star, you're on the right path to freedom. Okay, so this is a handcuff that's been broken off from the other handcuff, and it says freedom on it. We also have the Libra, the justice scales, but it's upside down. So your freedom from karmic things, and your soul is like, winky face, come on, you're headed in the right direction, keep going, keep going, keep going. In fact, I'll leave these over here. Yeah, so your soul is like, your ancestors, your guides, whatever, are winking at you like, we are ready to be done with this this karmic cycle, okay, that we seem to be repeating. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards here, starting from the bottom since we started there first. We have mortal and pestle, integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. Again, something about releasing something from here in order to make something new somewhere else. Ooh, and earth, peace and grounding. Oh, I love this card. It's so beautiful. Yeah, planting roots somewhere else. Okay, so I really feel also that there needs to be a protection of the new thing that you are wanting. Like, I'm seeing the sphere as a protective sphere. And I'm seeing this is your daydream or your dream that you are wanting to put into fruition. I'm also seeing this dove, I think that is, a bird of hope. Yeah, and I don't know if that's like the laurel leaf or whatever from... There's some bees in here, a butterfly, mushrooms. Oh, those blowy thingies. Yeah, dandelion, the things that you blow when you make a wish. See, I was actually going to say something about them, how they're similar, how this gets blowed out as smoke, but the spores land and it's a seed and it grows another mushroom. Same thing with the dandelion seeds. You blow them, make a wish, and you blow it out, and boom. So this might be about your manifestation. This might not necessarily be about so much of things that you need to leave in the... Well, it is, because we have the charms that say so. But this also goes hand in hand with what you're trying to manifest. You can't do that until you put it out there. And whatever situation that is karmic here that is not fair is keeping you from being able to do that. Okay? We have anemone fairies, pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. Yeah, so maybe you're in a space and you don't feel safe. Okay, you don't feel safe where you are. Either the people, the energy, whatever it is surrounding you, you don't feel safe. And you don't have to take other people's advice on what... You don't have to listen to other people when it comes to them saying, oh, you're going to feel safe here, and then do it even if you don't feel like it. Even if you don't feel like that's true, you do it anyway. Don't do that, okay? Only you can decide where you feel happy and joy and safe, okay? Life is a gift. Life is a gift with this stag spirit. Life is unfolding for you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Yeah, so I feel like there is a lot that's trying to make you think that everything's worse than what it is, or like everything's much harder than what it is. It's almost like there's like a manipulation of what is good, because you might be a very optimistic person, and then maybe like you just feel so down because everything around you showing you that life is hard, or life is horrible, or life is da-da-da. Like there's a sense of like needing to remove the input that's telling you that you can't be happy with whatever is happening in your life at any given time. Okay, yeah, you just, it's time for you to go towards your dreams, towards what you want. We have the heart chakra here with number 27. And it says, fly towards your dreams with your heart as your compass. Let the wings of love carry you over any obstacle. You have the power to create your own adventure, and it starts with the first step today. Truly moving through your heart, truly moving with your heart space and what makes you happy. What I'm getting with this is that other people have been telling you how to live your life and what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. They don't know. Only you know. And I think that your heart is just asking for that. And then I asked, what is it about you that can show you, for these next cards, I asked the Fae realm and any animal guides to show you, like uplift you, tell you how worthy you are to choose yourself and why you should. We have the lion here, so maybe pile number 2 is also going to resonate with you. King of beasts, benevolence, gentle, and fierceness. And we have this temple behind him. I don't know, can y'all see? I can't see. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's also what looks like a waterfall over here and some flowers. He doesn't need to roar, he doesn't need to speak, he can just, yeah, Ingwaz is really coming through, which is also the seed of creation, and it sits still until it needs to be burst forth. Wow. You have Pegasus coming through here with luminescent soul. So you are meant to be a benevolent leader, okay? Gentle but fierce. Luminescent soul, brilliance, spark, and illumination. This is what you're meant to do. You are meant to light up everything around you. Look at those spheres. That's the same thing as this sphere here. Yeah, look, this is like the color of your energy. This like teal blue, beautiful, illuminescent. Ooh, there's also the same crystal that is on the raven's throat area. Same thing in the heart right here. And you see how he has armor. The horse has armor, and his third eye is lit up as well. The hair is the petals of the crown, is what I'm hearing. Your wings are ready to be opened, and not only opened, but strengthened. Look at how he has like armor on the top of the wings here. Your wings are important, okay? And it's time for you to bring them out and bring out your brilliance and show the world how brilliant you actually are. You play small. Golden orange dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Exactly. Remember your magnificence. Look at all of these papers and look at the quill with the feather. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Yeah, I feel like this is really like stepping out of your whatever mundane, everyday life that is telling you that you don't belong to be in your magical essence. I feel like I need to read from the Golden Orange Dragon book. Hold on one second. I mean, from that page is what I meant. Golden Orange. Okay, this is a 5th dimensional dragon. The 5th dimensional orange, golden orange dragons are part of Archangel Metatron's ascension team. Okay, Archangel Metatron could be significant. He is leading forward individuals who are ready to follow his path. At the same time, he is overseeing the ascension of the entire universe. The golden orange dragons who work for him are carrying the 5th dimensional ascension blueprint for Earth. You are here to help lead into the golden era. Here, put more resin on. Come on, dude. Thank you. Okay. For Earth, and they come to those of us who are ready to make a difference. As soon as they see golden orange energy awaken in your aura, they breathe into us. They breathe into us to expand it and accelerate our ascension journey. These magnificent dragons demonstrate dignity, peace, and power with wisdom. They are peaceful spiritual warriors who are ready to help and encourage those in need. Yeah, this is what you're meant to embody. You're king of beasts. You're supposed to be helping. You're meant to be leading people, and this will bring you true happiness. This card connects you with the illuminated Archangel Metatron as well as his powerful ascended dragons. You are on your ascension path, and golden orange dragons are pouring high frequency light into your aura to attract the attention of the masters, angels, and unicorns who are guiding you. Drawing this card suggests it's time for a push forward on your ascension path. Do you need to meditate more or examine and release old stuff? Yes, examine and release old stuff. Or embrace who you truly are and recognize your magnificence. Yes. Yes, both things. When you do one, the other follows. Tell these dragons what you need in order to take the next step on your journey into the higher frequencies they will help you. Call on them for support and they will provide it. They are wonderful companions and friends. So I felt guided just now to do it in this energy here because I heard that some of you don't believe that you're capable of reaching them, which they're already here, honey. They're already here in this reading, but we will go ahead and do so. I'm going to take a sip of my water. You might want to do the same. You do have the power. You do have the power. Okay. For those that are wanting and willing to receive ascension energy from Archangel Metatron's golden orange dragons, anchoring into deep the heart of Gaia. I call in Archangel Metatron's golden orange dragons to please flow and pour into me and the collective here. This orange golden high frequency ascension energy to powerfully allow me to let go and release old things that are holding me down into denser energy, and to awaken the remembrance of my own magnificence that I hold. As I affirm this for those that wish to receive the same energy, please go to them and surround them with this golden orange light from the dragons that are here to help humanity ascend and to lift the frequencies and vibrations of Mother Gaia and all of humanity, to bring in the golden era. Surround and fill our auras with this fifth dimensional golden orange energy. And call in now Archangel Metatron to help assist with any souls that may not remember or know their own power, and to remind them of exactly who they are, so that they may feel like they are not an imposter for leading. They are meant to lead. They are meant to be kings and queens of luminescent brilliance. Spark the illumination for other people that can't see their way out. Integration, thoroughness, mixing all kinds of things and blending them together with this mortal and pestle here. Is that a rune? Wow, it is. It's Manaz and Rilo. Okay, it's a vine rune. Interesting. I've never seen a rune on that. That's interesting. Okay, so bringing together what? Okay. Manaz is humanity. It is the high ascension of humanity's divinity. And Rilo is being at the right place at the right time, moving, flow, being at the right place at the right time, having a direct connection to your highest self and the highest energies that guide you so that you may be where you are meant to be. Get off. No, ma'am, we don't do that. So, oddly enough, my familiar Patchy just decided she's never done that. So I have a tapestry behind me that has my what's the word? My heritage is like, so it's like a Norse, it's a Nordic, like an ancient Nordic tapestry. And she just like went to like stretch her arms up and put her front 2 paws on it and like grabbed it with her nails and was like stretching and pulling out, and she was actually touching the tree. So there's like there's a, you know, Yggdrasil basically, roots at the bottom almost as wide as the top limbs with the leaves, and she was touching the leaves and the limbs at the top, and the other one was touching a raven. Okay, so the raven looks like it's actually flying to go to land on the branch. So it was a branch of the top. So there's something about bringing awareness and attention to the higher aspects of yourself or of humanity, instead of thinking negatively, possibly letting go belief systems, letting go of like specific ways of seeing things that might not be beneficial for you or anybody else. Okay, interesting. She's never done that though. Tried to like scratch her paws on that. Okay, so is there anything else about how they can actually move this energy in their 3D? Like, what is it that they need to let go of? The Hierophant and the King of Swords. Now, in this deck, the King of Swords is they move differently. They think outside the box. He's on top of a mountain here, and he does have what looks like a golden eagle, like an eagle that doesn't have a bald head. Maybe that's how it is up north. I don't know. Because he is like at the top in the mountains, you know. And he's already loosed an arrow, it looks like. But the Hierophant here, there's a buffalo, and he is connecting to that buffalo spirit. So maybe the buffalo woman might be significant. The Hierophant, you are meant to be a leader and higher, like a spiritual leader. You are meant to be a voice for spirit. Wow, the Ace of Cups just came out. There is reversals in this deck, by the way. Yeah, see? The Page of Cups in the reverse. So you are, I feel like, okay, you are moving from an old and mature way of love, of seeing and experiencing love. I feel like you are now moving into a love of yourself with spirit. That is what is meant to be going on here. This pearl is really bringing me to this pearl here. And do you know how pearls are created? Do you know what makes a pearl? It's actually not it's not something that is like a baby that comes into the shell. It's what it is a piece of sand or some type of like foreign irritant that comes into your space. It comes into the shell, and over time, that irritant, that thing that came in that did not belong there, you turn it into something that is the most sought out and beautiful, magnificent. It's like the diamond, right? The diamond is crushed, and to make a diamond, or the thing is crushed so much into the point where it becomes a diamond. You have been created through the school of, like, you are becoming due to the school of hard knocks. You did not learn things the easy way. You learned them the hard way. And that is why it's telling you to remember that life is a gift, that you are not a victim here. You are a brilliant, spark, luminescent soul. Okay? Ignore the construction outside. I'm sorry if it's bothering you. And now when you come out of your shell and you show people how you have taken the things that have harmed you, that hurt you, that gave you all this trauma as a child, that was meant to break you, that you thought was meant to break you, but you didn't. You did not allow it to. People are going to celebrate you. Yes, look, the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords underneath that. Do you understand? Oh my goodness. Do you understand the significance of what you are going to be able to radiate due to the hardships and the trauma and the pain that you have been through. You have been through so much hurt, okay? People always seeming to do you wrong. You've been through like all these different life lessons in one life, addiction, loss, you know, every time you have such a big heart and you just love so deeply, but when you do, you love the wrong people. Your heart space is healing here, okay? And all of that hurt you, that irritant here, is now becoming the most beautiful, expansive thing that you have. That's what this mortal and pestle is. Take all of those different things that hurt you and blend them together. Integrate them into your being and allow it to grow into a pearl. So like over time, this coating is put on top of that piece of sand over and over and over and over and over. And it's like that next hurt then creates another layer of this luminescent sphere. Yeah, what is with these spheres? Look at the spheres. Okay? Peace and grounding. You are meant to anchor this into Gaia, that you can transmute pain into joy and happiness and true connection with those that are meant to, that are meant to find you. Okay? You are going to be leading through this spiritual gnosis of we can rise above anything. People don't, that's why some people don't align with therapists, because the therapists have not went through the things that the person that's in therapy has gone through. So they can't really honor or respect the therapist's advice, because respectfully, you have not been through it. Yeah, you didn't go through the tower. How do you know how I feel? How do you know how I should best handle this? You don't, because you've never experienced it. Well, guess what? Hi, my name is MirandaKay, and I have actually experienced all of those things. And that's why it's easier for me, or it's easier for you to receive guidance and advice from someone like me, who not only can feel, sense, and channel what you've been through, but who has actually gone through it herself and has this is what you're becoming. You're coming into the place of something like me. What? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, excuse me, but I've never seen this before. Why is his tail a circle? Like, his tail is like a donut, but it's a sphere. Wow. Okay. Never seen that before. But there's a hole in it. There's a hole in it too. So that could mean, like, you know, maybe you might be lonely in this leadership space, okay? The Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to close it out with that, okay? You're growing something so beautiful here. You already have been. This has been happening. And now it's time for you to let go of the story that this is affecting you. It's not. You're done healing. You don't need to try to heal anymore. You've already done it. Now you just need to get your energy out there so that other people can feel it. So other people can be awakened, can be changed by your frequency, by what you have went through. People need to hear your story. They need to hear so they can relate and they can understand they're not the only ones. Speaking, yes, communication. They need to hear your story. Write a book. I don't know, however you want to find out, however you want to get your story out there, figure that out, whatever creative way you want to get it out there. But it's time. It's time to let it land where it's meant to land and let it grow into the things it's meant to grow into. I love you so much, pal number one. I'm genuinely sending you so much love and gratitude and hope that you receive everything that you are wanting, and that you're happy, and that you are held, that you are divinely guided, and that you are divinely protected, and that you fully step into this new era in your life and start helping the ascension of humanity and Gaia for the golden age. Mwah. Much love. Bye. Pile number 2. Come here for a second. So first, before I get into your pile and to what your mushroom and stuff means, on the pre-shuffle of the tarot deck, this is what, because I always cut the deck in the threes before I put it back together, and then it's done being shuffled. I I already shuffled it. I was cutting it and then to be done. So I think that this is the underlining thing that you've been dealing with, okay? We have the Ten of Swords, betrayal, other people sending energy at you, other people sending arrows at you. Seven of Swords, people doing it in a sneaky way. Ooh, oh my goodness, yeah. Like they don't want to be seen, okay? Because it almost flipped up and like, yeah. In a way that they can still take your energy because they're hiding as they do it. And the Lovers in the reverse. Oh yeah, and then with the Knight of Wands, yeah. So these are very unbalanced connections that you've been in. Okay, let me see which way I want to put them back. And there's the Queen of Wands. There's you. That's why you hold the energy of the Queen of Wands. You are a very vibrant energy that is super powerful, and people get drawn to that, okay? But I think that you've been trying to give and give and give and give and give all of your energy here with representation by this moral restore mushroom here, okay? Apparently, this mushroom looks pretty thick and full on the outside, right? But actually, it's completely hollow on the inside. And that's also showing up here with Ingwaz and the lion. Because Ingwaz is a square. What does a square do? What does a triangle do? Or a diamond do? It holds things. It holds energy. You have been dispersing your energy for everyone else and not restoring it for yourself. And sometimes you might not even know why you're tired or what's going on. I feel like you've been just you are an outward person of trying to make sure everyone else is happy, that you kind of don't take care of yourself in a specific way. Like not take care, but you could definitely direct that energy, more energy towards yourself. So let's read out of the book. My throat chakra is acting up here a little bit. Oh, 1 second. And see, I just went to go put this piece of resin on my charcoal and it fell off the side. So yeah, things could be just kind of like messing up on you, or like weird stuff just isn't working out, or things are falling apart, or something's, Yeah, my throat chakra's been fine until just now. So your throat chakra is definitely significant. Okay, so this moral, it is edible. By the way, vitamin D is significant. I was guided to put on my Florida oil, which it smells like orange blossoms. I mean, it's essential oil straight from orange blossoms, but then I'm reading in here how this says it is one of the highest sources of vitamin D of the edible mushrooms. So you might need vitamin D. You might need to go sit in the sun. You might want to take vitamin D supplements, eat some oranges. Okay, so it's time to restore and rebuild yourself up from the inside. Have you become empty inside? Do you feel like something is missing from your life? Are you feeling completely drained and like you have given too much of yourself? It is time to enjoy the wonderful energy that moral brings. It's hard for people to see inside, to understand if you are feeling weary, depleted, or depressed. It is time to take matters into your own hands. Look inwards and work at restoring and building yourself up. Perceptions can be wrong. Don't underestimate what may be going on underneath someone's seemingly fine exterior. The intricacy of the exterior of the moral is the complete opposite of what is inside. So don't let your first impression fool you. Do what brings you joy. Eat and be merry. Yeah, eat oranges. Exercise or sit under a tree in the sun. Create or take up a hobby that's always been on your list. The time is now, and only you know how to fill that void. It goes on to say it could also be someone else that might need help, but we're talking about what you've been avoiding here. So I'm going to pull a few charms for you and to see if we can see what this is doing, or what is causing this need to restore, or just whatever comes out. for pile number 2. Whoa, that's okay. That's a lot. Let me find out where you are. Okay, where is pile number 2? Cancer could be, I mean, you could be a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. Crabs. Where is pile number 2? Okay, so it looks like you're going away from all of this. You're moving away from all of this. Yes. Okay. Peacock in the reverse. This is like, I feel like this is an egoic person. Yeah, Mr. Fix-It. I feel like this is like a Mario man holding a ladder or whatever. He's running the opposite way. Right? I can't see upside down. Yeah, he is. But what I'm getting here is you used to run to people to fix them. Mr. Fix-It, Mrs. Fix-It. I'm going to run and I'm going to help you. Da 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 da. And this is what you've gotten away from. That was that unrequited like soul connections that are not even. They're not beneficial for you. They take from you. They don't give you anything back, or not enough back. So that's in the past. You're facing, this says sweet home, this little house here. And then we have a pile of stuff going on here. Okay, music is definitely significant. Music is definitely significant. We have a feather here, but it's the kind that you attach to your hair. Okay, and then beneath the crab, which is giving Cancer energy, which could be mother. You could have mother wounds here. This could be your mother, even this peacock in the reverse, like upside down. She could be like overly like, look at me, or anybody. This is relationships, whether it's familial or platonic or friends or relations, like romantic, I mean. So there's a cloud here underneath the crab. So the crab was sitting on the cloud. And then we have a guitar and a trumpet, or a French horn and a guitar. And I feel like this is just a bunch of stuff here that's all together. So, you know, I think what I'm getting here is that you have been carrying your familial karmic wounds, or like karma that is not necessarily yours to carry. And it was clogging your clarity. Sweet home with a heart, home sweet home. You're facing away from it now. I do want to, interesting. I want to pull like one card on this big pile here. It seems like it's a lot. Can I get one card for this big pile with the crab? The Four of Cups. Okay. So yeah, there may be a sense of like it ruining your own happiness, your own joy, like the things that actually make you happy. You feel like maybe they are connected to, like they're too connected. Like there's no separation between the things that you love and the things that you've taken on because you felt like you had to. Maybe. Oh, that's the Five of Cups, not the Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent, feeling let down. Self-pity, loss, or regret. Yeah. So this is a challenging experience here. Maybe something was just too much, too loud. It could be an end of a friendship, of a relationship, or being apart from a loved one, you know? A mother in heaven. Maybe someone lost their mother. Give yourself grace for feeling those negative emotions, but not to wallow in them. Now, I feel like with, maybe you've been throwing yourself into work because of that. I feel like, can I have one card for the sweet home? Ace of Swords. Can I get one more for the Ace of Swords? Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like you have been blocking yourself from seeing where maybe you are not really fully being inside of yourself with this sweet home. I feel, yeah, like the heart being punched out feels like it's something that's missing, okay? Maybe the love in your home, whether that's the love in your heart space, the love in your life, is missing. And I feel like it's meant to be coming from self, okay? I definitely feel like you have overcome the pattern of overgiving, though, unless if you're facing away on purpose because you don't want to deal with this situation that's still here, okay? So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what the music is about, though. There's French horn and a guitar, like a electric guitar. There's something significant about music. Okay, let's get into your oracle cards. Starting from the bottom, we have thyme, presence, and self-awareness. Yeah, and this crystal looks like, ooh, actually, I don't know what kind of crystal that is. I can't really tell. Thyme and presence and self-awareness. Yeah, so I really feel like you've been like disassociated almost. Like you put on a good front of like, I'm sturdy, I'm strong out here, but on the inside there's something missing deeply within you. Carnelian, energy, leadership, and creativity. Yeah, and that's that one flower, that leaf. It keeps coming up and I always forget what it's called. You guys might know what it's called. You can comment it down below in the comments if you don't mind. And maybe you can see what crystal this represents for you. Let me see if it's in here. $53. With this sharp scent, Thyme tells you to be in the moment and pay attention to the state of your body, mind, and spirit. In green witchcraft, we rely on herbs to help ground us. The Thyme card is asking you to be present and self-aware. It may be time to take an inventory of how you feel. With all the pretense, wishful thinking, and illusion stripped away, evaluate yourself honestly. Take notes of areas that sting or hurt and what feels good. Try not to judge your feelings. Just offer them love and understanding, and remember that feelings are not actions. It takes strength and effort to stay present in your life. It does. Have you been feeling present in your daily life? If not, what steps can you take to change this? It doesn't say the type of crystal, but wow, yeah. So this is literally saying the exact same thing about how you're empty inside. And I feel like maybe you use certain things, maybe in music, you keep yourself loud and like clouded, and you keep yourself doing all these other things, like helping other people or like giving to other people to distract you from what's going on inside of yourself. So iron, you could be low on iron. This talks about iron. So yeah, citrus, vitamin D, iron, you're low, your life force energy is low, okay? It carries iron associations as well, such as protection and courage. The Carnelian card tells you to take control and be brave. Look within for motivation and strength. You have what it takes to be a leader. Be confident in your abilities. Okay. If you have to take the lead in something, you are handed a situation that needs a firm hand. Carnelian can give you confidence to do what needs to be done, even if it will make waves. We're going to see what else comes out in your reading, but really what I'm getting here is that really you needing the courage to go within and see what's going on inside of you. And this resonates with like working with your nervous system and seeing how your body feels and like what it might show you when you actually scan your body. Look up body what's it called, like body scanning, where you scan your physical body, and it will bring awareness to all those parts of your body, and you'll be able to see where there's blockages and stuff like that just by bringing your conscious awareness to that part of the body. Okay, let's see what else comes through. Okay, so this part, oh, okay, well, okay, yeah, so this is I asked for advice. Starlight, star fairies, don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with how I started this reading to begin with, where it was a whole big mess. Or it wasn't a big mess, it was nothing. I couldn't get the energy, like everything. I was trying to make it perfect, and I ended up saying, screw it, I'm just going to start the reading. And that was part of the message, because you're trying to like hesitate or worry that things are not exactly as it's meant to be, and you're meant to just move without having that confirmation necessarily. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Okay. See what the dragons have. Oh my gosh, no, you did lose somebody. I feel like you did. Until we meet again. Soul star chakra. Even when we say goodbye, it's not a final farewell. Let me hold this up so you can see it. I can't see if you can see, so I really hope you can. Even when we say goodbye, it's not a final farewell, but rather a see you again. Let this truth fill your heart with comfort and peace. Trust in the eternal bond that connects us, even through every parting. Aww. Number 51. I feel like you did lose somebody, and maybe that's why you're disassociated out of your body, because it's too painful, you feel like. But we don't have to grab on and get lost in those feelings. I feel like you need the courage to know that, to believe in yourself, that you're not going to get fully consumed by the grief. So maybe, oh my gosh, this piece of resin looks like a little bird. Maybe cardinals or birds are how this loved one's showing up for you in real life. Like maybe you're seeing cardinals, cardinals. Or some type of red bird. Or like a light colored bird. This ancestor of yours. I was getting kind of ancestor, yeah, because of this native, this feather that, you know, whatever ancestry that would put feathers in their hair, like bind them in their hair, could be significant. So I'm really getting Native American here. Until we meet again. Last call, I just heard from the school across the street. Last call for them getting let out, I guess. Let this truth fill your heart with comfort and peace. I really feel like your ancestors are here to try to help you and give you the courage to do this, because this is kind of, it's blocking you from being able to receive energy. If you're not inside of yourself, you can't see where it's missing. Okay, so this is supposed to tell you. So when I pulled this deck, I said to the Fae realm, what can you offer, pile number 2, to show them that they're worthy of choosing themselves over anything else, that they deserve to, like, pretty much to kind of like give you a boost of confidence and a boost of like how magnificent you are. So let's see what they said, especially since an ancestor's coming through here. Oh my goodness. This is my guardian. The white stag, sacred guardian. You can't make it up. Encouragement, hope, and nourishment. That's what they have to offer you. Encouragement, hope, and nourishment. I just want to look deeply at what the symbolisms are here. There's someone holding I don't know, it's like a horn staff thing. Like maybe you have maybe you want to make like a staff that has like horns at the top or something. And it feels like Divine Mother Temple here, like a temple goddess. and her encouragement, hope, and nourishment. It's time for you to go within this sacred temple with your sacred guardian and allow them to fill you with hope, nourishment, love. Receive. Look, let this truth fill your heart with comfort and peace. Trust in the eternal bond. They have not gone anywhere. They are just now your guardian. Mab's children, boundaries, vulnerability, and naivety. Okay, so this could definitely be your mother. I don't know who Mab is necessarily. Boundaries, vulnerability, and naivety. Your inner child. Oh. Your inner child is inside of you, and she's needing to be seen, yeah, and heard. And okay, let's see what a celestial dragon you have. Rainbow dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Wow. But what I heard was like over the rainbow bridge. Wow, okay. So yeah, like in Norse mythology, there's a bridge, you know, that leads to Asgard, where the gods are. Okay, the Bifrost is what it's called. I'm being guided to read this. Rainbow dragon. A rainbow in the sky is a cosmic gift. If your heart leaps with joy and gratitude when you see one, the universe opens new doors for us. Glorious rainbow dragons carry the same promise. When they come to us, a multicolored mystical flame ignites within us. This automatically attracts something of significance from the universe towards us. In addition, rainbow dragons will take us to the mystical pot of gold that is said to await us at the end of the rainbow. This golden gift is our own ancient wisdom, which has been waiting for us to rediscover it. With it, we know how to take knowledge and use it with the highest good of all. We become a wise one, a mage, and the rainbow dragons open the petals of our crown to connect us with universal knowledge. And as we use knowledge wisely, more comes to us. This is a card of hope, prayers, expectation, and gratitude. Look for opportunities, expect miracles. When new openings occur, seize them. Sometimes you may hardly dare to believe that good fortune has sought you out, so make sure you accept it consciously and unconsciously. Do not let it slip away. Remember to thank the rainbow dragon who has come to you for opening new doors for you. Ride with the current of life this dragon has brought you and enjoy everything that comes your way. A rainbow dragon may feel like an illusion, but it is very real. If you catch the flash of rainbow colors out in the corner of your eye, it is your rainbow dragon reminding you that its time for new life is now. Trust that it will happen for you. Oh, well, look, there's the rainbow color of my glass. I'm going to drink some water. Rainbow fluorite. I already have it all around. But my awareness was not open to it until now. Thank you, Rainbow Dragon. You see how even though I can physically see it, my perception was not aware to it. You cannot perceive what's going on inside of you if your perception is not being brought into that space. I feel like I want to breathe. Let's breathe. I just opened the deck to 5 of Cups and the Sun. Do you see the difference in the energy? Gong, gong. I'm thinking of the tea leaf card, the gong, and it says exciting new announcement. Like, it's like spirit going, bam, bam, ding, 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 rainbows everywhere, freaking all these beautiful things, like to get your attention because you're so disassociated. Hello, pile number 2. Hello, hello. Can you not see where you're lacking, where you're not inside of yourself, where you are completely ignoring an aspect of yourself, this inner child here too. This wound, you may have lost this person, you may have lost a significant other as a child. If not, then the loss has definitely triggered the inner child within you that has not been good with boundaries or vulnerability. When we don't pay attention to things, then we're naive to how it works, and that is not safe. Although it may seem that way because we're oblivious to things, it's not. It's not the way to do it. It's not the way to do it, okay? Yeah, the moon. Something hidden. Yep. Okay, so let's see. What is Mab's children here with boundaries and vulnerability? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Guess what? It will also make sure that you can't see what you have available to you to grow, to build. Birds, hummingbirds. Can you tell me more about this boundaries and vulnerability with naivety? Justice in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is love. You have been, there's a wounding. There's a love wound here where you have given and given and given and given to somebody that is not deserving of your energy. And in fact, any connection that does not, sorry, I meant to hold up this card. The Knight of Cups in the reverse is a love bomber. They are somebody that manipulates through emotions. Okay, through love. They make you feel all great and warm and fuzzy inside, but they don't actually mean what they say. They're only saying it to get what they want from you. And there could be, yeah, their root chakra. There could be a cord that's connected to your root and your sacral that is draining your energy, your life force energy. Because most of the time, the Ace of Wands card doesn't look like this. It normally looks, you know, how it normally looks. And I normally consider that my, like, sexual energy tie. Especially with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So, yeah. And you've had this for a very long time. This could be a very old relationship or connection or all of them. What's injustice? Yeah. The stealing of your life force energy. Again, with the sun, with the vitamin D, with the oranges. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have been, look at the bird she's got in her hand. A light-colored bird. And look at the color, the sacral energy. This is sacral. It's been stealing your strength. And your guardians are here to say, hey, if you don't look inside to see what's going on here, we can't help you. Judgment. Judgment. We can't help you. They want to help you. But there's pain here. You've lost somebody, and you're not wanting to face that. You're not wanting to feel that, which is understandable. But if you don't, then you can't get your own energy. Like, there's something here draining your life force energy. This situation could have forced you to, like, have no self-worth, or like a lack of self-worth, or it could have caused you to feel like you're not worthy. So then there's like an underlining sense of like, you don't need to worry about it. Like, oh, well, because I'm not really worth looking at to see what I need. You know what I mean? It seems like, yeah, it's just self-doubt, weakness, lack of confidence, inadequacy. Like this, I feel like these past connections made you feel like you could not trust yourself, like you have no inner confidence of like you being able to handle anything. Like this person or these people This could be family. It could be, you know, it could be family. It could be relationships. But these people, this repetitive pattern of people making you feel like you can't trust yourself. Like you can't trust your own judgment. Yeah, judgment. You can't trust your own judgment. Corruption here. Like, this is unfair. It really is also like living in denial. Yeah. You are in need of trust that you do have this power within you, and you need to preserve your energy and build your energy stores, okay? And it's time to build up your energy stores because you're depleted, and you need this nourishment in this sacred temple with this guardian here to help nourish you back to health, okay? Is there anything else that they are avoiding or they're not wanting to see that they need to see in order to get out of this? The Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to this. You're holding on to whatever has happened to you. And what? Okay. This could also be a job too. I'm not sure. It could also be a job. The six, we have sixes here. Yeah, you need to rest, okay? You need to rest. I'm not going to take all of those though. This something that you've been working towards, you need to hold on to it, okay? You deserve to hold on to the things that you have put your energy and time into. It's also time to call your energy back where you have left it with so many people that you've been giving it out to. Call it back. Do cord cuttings. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. The Five of Swords and the Hangman. The Five of Swords in the reverse and the Hangman. It's time to change your perspective. Yeah, look, there's the Lovers in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords and the Moon and Judgment again with the Emperor. This is narcissism. This is a narcissistic connection here. The Magician in the reverse. You have given your power. I'm not going to blame you, but this is where it's time to take accountability. You are giving your power away. You are allowing this person to manipulate you, to convince you that you are nothing. You were getting something out of this, okay? And now it's time to stop. It's time to admit how empty you are on the inside, because this has been allowed to completely demolish you internally, okay? You have the ability to see things for what they are now, okay? You have the ability to judge things correctly because you've changed. Look at see the ocean here? Yeah, that's because she's moving from the Hangman to Judgment. She's changed her perspective, hung upside down, or did a headstand, whatever, and now she can see things clearly, and now there's nothing stopping her. And look at all these ancestors behind her backing her up. You won't stop her now. Nope. Because now she can see how she's been needing to take accountability for allowing this. No one and nothing can do anything that you do not give them the permission to do. I don't want to give this off with intensity, but this is needing to be said. Your ancestors are coming through with like, girl, boy, sit down. Change the way that you're viewing this situation. They have no control over you aside from the control that you hand them on a platter. Look to see where and how you are getting something from this narcissistic energy. And then allow yourself to be honest and say, do I really still want that thing that I was getting? Or is it not worth the self-demolishing, the self-illusion, the self, just what is that word? Where it completely dismantles you, like it completely makes you from a brilliant, bright star into nothing. It makes you into nothing. It makes you feel like you're nothing. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You are not nothing. You know this. You know this. You know that if this reading, if I'm talking to you, then you know everything that is coming out of my mouth right now. You can feel it in your blood, in your bones. You can feel it somewhere deep inside of you that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't need to make sense, okay? What doesn't make sense is this. It's continuing to allow this to happen. You have the power. They only bank off of you not knowing that you have the power. That is the only way this survives. A flea doesn't survive without that dog to eat off of, okay? A tick does not survive without the deer to latch onto and feed off of. The deer doesn't need the tick, but the tick needs the deer to survive. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're the deer, they're the tick. Get rid of it. Light a fire behind its butt and make that bitch back out. Don't even got to pull it out. You don't even got to pull nothing. Force them to back their ass up out of your energy. By how? By showing that you have the freaking fire to do it. You have the power to do it. That you are no longer in this illusion of believing that you're stuck. You're not stuck. And allow this rainbow energy and these brand new miracles to happen for you to help give you that courage and that push to do it. Also, get out by yourself in nature. Nature is your freaking savior here. Nature. Nature, 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 nature. It's time to face your fears, babe. It's time for you to release codependency. Release this feeling of, if I don't help heal this person or this type of person, then I'm nothing. You are so worthy without doing shit for anybody else. And you will be helping so many other people just by doing this for yourself. It's time to stop pretending that you're okay, because you're not. But guess what? You have the most powerful guardians here. They're not gone. They've always been with you. How would they want this for you? Ask yourself. What would they do? What would they tell me right now? How would they be talking to me right now? And what would they be saying if they saw this? Because they do see it, and they are talking. It's time to think about that, okay? I love you guys so much. I hope that this finds the people that it's meant to find. Let's move on to pile number 3. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. I just want to say that we are moving way down, like slowing way down with this pile. You chose number 22, fairy ink cap. If any of you know what the angel number or the number 22 in numerology represents, you can comment it down below. Excuse the noise. My baby nephew is here. And there's construction going on across the street. And you also chose the honey badger with now these. I'm going to read to you what the fairy ink cap says. Subtly, by the way. Some things can come and go in the blink of an eye. One day they are there, and the next day they are gone. The energy here is delicate and fairy-like. The subtle energy is here to create a magical atmosphere, a beauty that sometimes goes unseen. Are you noticing the subtle energies around you, or are you too busy to notice? Fairy ink cap reminds you that many small or subtle acts can create massive shifts. This card is a reminder to be subtle. Moving in on something like a steamroller might not be the right course of action. Subtlety is key here and can be extremely powerful, so give it a try. Someone may be trying to tell you something that you are not hearing because it is very subtle. Much wisdom can be gained by observing and feeling the subtle energies around you. Every plant, tree, or flower is giving off subtle energy. People, pets, and places may have a subtle energy that can only be felt when you are quiet yourself enough to be able to sense it. Fairy ink cap says to slow down, create stillness and mindfulness in your practices, and you will gain great wisdom from the energies around you. You don't need to go out and search for this energy. It will find you if it hasn't already. But be ready to listen to and take it on board, because it could come and go before you even realize it. Very interesting compared to now these and the honey badger. I'm starting to see a connection though with the honey badger's instincts of survival, of knowing how and when to move. But now these is the energy of the unimaginable pressure that it takes to create a diamond, which is reminding me of pile number 1. Maybe you might want to go watch pile number 1 if you haven't yet, if you resonate with this pile. So it's showing you that you have learned that life is hard, but it's oftentimes those hardships, those suffering, the pain that allows you to grow into the diamond, to be molded into the diamond, pressured into the diamond. But what I'm really getting at psychically with this is the need to breathe, slow down, take notice of what's going on, of your perception, widening your perception. Yesterday, right before I started, what I was going to think I was going to start doing was readings. I just felt the need to look up out my window, and I saw a hawk, a juvenile hawk. Now, I've been seeing these hawks around for a while now, but well, we've been hearing them. And they're loud, egoic, squawking. Look at me, everybody, look what I can do. Soaring through the skies, just make a racket with each other. There's 2 of them. And, but I've never seen them stop close enough. They fly over us all the time, but they never slow down enough. You know what? There's a message right there. But yesterday I got them on video. But first I didn't take my phone out. I actually just connected with it. And as I'm looking up at it and he's looking right at me, all of a sudden he looks down and he floats down to the ground. And I'm like, oh, what's he doing? So I have to get up because I can't see the ground. And I have to go look over my altar and look down. And he's dropping this, like he's mid beak wide open with this black lizard falling down into his throat as I see him. And he's looking around, nervous, like, you know, nervous, fast energy. And then he flies back up to the limb and he really wants to itch his tail, like his tail feathers, but he's like, on guard, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, he doesn't want to, he doesn't know if he wants to, like, itch it or not, because he's got to look around, you know, very, 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 like, jittery energy. But he finally itches it, and then he straightens it back out, and then he's, like, looking around, like, he's young, you know, and he hasn't learned how to use his body to determine the subtle energies around him, so that he doesn't trust that he'll be warned by his abilities when there's danger. I feel like he's still worried with, like, scared with fear. He's learning. He's young, right? He's learning, which is necessary to a point. But I think that the message here is you're no longer juvenile. You're no longer young when it comes to this ascension, when it comes to this working through energies. You have learned so much the hard way, the school of hard knocks, right? You've learned through doing it, physically going through the bad things. Like, you've learned the hard way. You have learned the hard way, whether that be stuff that you did on your own, your soul chose for you to go through, whatever have you, you learned the hard way. And I feel like it's time to shift the frequency of now trusting that our sensors, that our field, our energetic field, will pick up on these things. We will know. We don't have to be so hyper-vigilant, I guess, hyper-vigilant. We can rest knowing that our perception to subtlety is something that will come in handy as well, okay? Because then we can be warned when we are, the subtle energies will show us how to move accordingly, without needing to be all over the place and jittery and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, I don't know where I just went there, No idea where that was or what I even just said, but let's get some charms for pile 3. Okay. Okay. We have RX in the reverse. Like, I mean, upside down, I mean. A wrench. Beautiful scissors and a rose upside down. Let's see where you are, pile number 3. Where is pile number 3? Okay. Wait, why did I pull these before I got the oracle cards out? RX, healing. Wrench, fix it. The wrench is bent, looks like. Scissors and the rose. Cutting off. Okay, we're going to put this to the side right now because we're going to get the oracle cards first and then I will put them out. Roots, healthy, oh, Pat, you just scared me. Healthy patterns, early growth. Okay, there's skeletons down here. There's a womb space with a crystal in it. There's worms in here that are bringing air down into these subtle realms of being, of internal being. What are those bugs? Maybe you guys might know what those bugs are right here. I don't know. Ancestral roots. Lots of subtle little bitty white mushrooms. Like lots of like breakable energy. Like delicate, I mean. You decide. Woodland pod puck. You decide. When you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine. Give from your heart. Okay. So, you decide. What does you decide have to do with that? You are doing enough. Starwort fairies. You are doing enough. Right now is the time to balance everything you dream of with the actions required to succeed. Be gentle. You are doing better than you know. Maybe you've been going too hard on whatever it is you have been trying to accomplish, maybe. Let's see what the dragons have to say. You radiate light. Ooh, love it. Number 13, divine feminine number. I love number 13. It's the number of the divine dark feminine. This is your, that's your sacral. Yeah, that's your sacral chakra. Let your inner strength and passion shine like a torch in the darkness. Believe in your creativity and the power to create change. You are a bringer of light, and your presence is a gift to the world. Okay. This pile might be harder for me to read because I feel like it's my, I think it's my pile as well. Okay, so for this deck, I asked, wait, why is there 3? Oh, there's 3. I didn't know that. I asked for the Fae realms to kind of like give us a, like what, to show us the good things within ourselves that we are here, that are worth giving to ourselves, right? Worth choosing ourselves because this is who we are. Let's see. Kiss of fate, destination, pleasure, and receive. Okay. Destination, pleasure, and receive. Fate, fated, some type of fated love maybe. Elven star, law, synchronicities, and loyalty. Oberon, powerful, authority, and in charge. Okay. And blue dragons from the Pleiades. Oh, look, there's a rose. Okay. That might be the rose that was over there. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Okay, yeah, for sure. Definitely my pile and definitely what I need. Okay. I'm going to read this card here and then we're going to get into this. And this energy feels like very similar. The kiss of fate makes sense. Destination, pleasure, received. Yeah. Blue dragon from Pleiades. Okay. The Pleiades is the star cluster of healing. Between Source and the Pleiades, there is a blue etheric rose. Wow. It has 33 petals. That's wild because that's literally my number, 33. For 33 is the vibration of the Christ light. Yeah. This rose is a transformer through which pure source healing is downloaded to the masters of the Pleiades. They pass it to an appropriate frequency. No, they pass it at an appropriate frequency to the angels and dragons, who in turn shower it onto those humans who are ready. The incredible seventh dimensional blue dragons from the Pleiades hold the rose in their hearts and radiate source healing. They whirl around us, pouring this blue heart healing into us as soon as they see we are ready. They activate and light up a high-frequency blue rose in each of our 12 chakras, preparing our energy fields for the angels of the Pleiades to connect with us. Even then, they will remain with us so that we can easily hold the healing vibration of the blue rose and pass it on to others. Whew, okay, yeah. The blue dragon from the Pleiades has come to you today to offer you healing by lighting up a blue rose in each of your chakras. Relax, invite it to touch you, and accept any energy it brings you. Alternatively, it may have sought you to suggest you give beautiful blue Pleiadian healing under the law of grace. The law. Under the law of grace to others. If you wish to do this, tell it that you are ready, and it will activate a huge energetic blue rose in your heart so you can direct source healing to a person or a situation. Okay. I'm going to pause this video because this energy is coming through and I want to fully give it space to anchor within me. When I come back, I am going to be embodying this energy of this blue rose, and I will be giving it through the phone for those that are wanting to accept it, okay? Be right back. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit emotional here because I feel this so deeply, and I hope that this reaches those that I know that it will. So I've already accepted the blue Pleiadian dragon, and I am embodying that frequency now, but I felt called to read this You Radiate Light card because it resonates so deeply with the message of sharing this out, sending this out, and me accepting the role of spreading this healing blue rose frequency, Christ light out to heal things. And it's emotional because I can resonate with what's coming through right now, with what needs to be healed. Pile number 3, you have been through. Can I first say that you have such a beautiful heart? You have such a deep, expansive, beautiful heart. Oh my gosh, it's so pure and innocent, and I feel like you were born with this this beautiful, pure rarity of naivety, of not understanding how anyone could not love, how anyone could do wrong. You might not have, like, you just don't understand how people could hurt other people, how people can, like, that doesn't even make sense to you. It doesn't register. So as a very young child, you were exposed to things that did not resonate and align with your heart. And I feel like because of this, you were shown how much people don't care, how they may hurt you, how they can take something so divinely pure and innocent and beautiful and stomp on it. And I feel like you guys have just like really taken that on as if it was something that you needed to do better, something that you needed to change, because there was something wrong with you. And I want to make that very clear, and I want you to understand that that is not true. Okay? It is not true. You are so perfect. You are so perfect. In fact, this whole message is here to show you that it's time to go back to your roots and see where your foundations might not be sturdy, might not be built on truth. They may be built for the wrong reasons because of the pain that you have been through, because of all the pressure that you have endured through your heart space. Your love transcends time. It heals people just by being itself. Your soul shines through your love so deeply. I know you don't know this because the people that you've been in, you've probably been with a lot of narcissistic connections, and those people might seem like you haven't done anything for them. But please trust me when I say that you impact every single soul that you touch. I promise you, you have healed and transformed every single person that you have met in this life. Please believe that. You don't need the proof. I'm telling you, you have. And you do not deserve to turn hard, to try to be better, to change your purity, your natural sense of just divine gentleness because of how other people have treated you. It was all here for you. I want to make that clear. Everything that happened to you so that you would be here right now. Please believe that. You guys are so loving and caring, but you haven't been giving from your heart because you have walled it up so much. Because you felt like your heart wasn't deserved, and that these people didn't deserve your heart, your love, your purity. And maybe they didn't, but you gave it anyway. It's time to allow ourselves to heal. Not heal, okay? Let me reframe that. Allow ourselves not to heal, but to step in into knowing that there is nothing that needs to be healed within you. And the only thing that needs to be done is to go back and look at the patterns of the foundation of whatever we are involved in and ask ourselves, was that built out of my love and my purity, or was it built out of scarcity, protection, defense? This card speaks to our ability to be light bringers, using our soul's light to illuminate and transform the world around us. The red-orange color of the dragon represents passion, creativity, and vitality, while the fairy embodies beauty, magic, and divine connection. Together, under the night sky, they remind us that our divine connection and our capacity to shine our inner light into the world. The card encourages us to embrace our inner light and let it shine freely. By doing so, we align with our purpose and passion, becoming instruments of divine love and catalysts for change and progress. Okay, understand that our mind has been running the show. Our mind has been running the show. Our mind knows we want to give and help the world and illuminate the world and help them grow and help everyone. But we haven't been doing it through our heart space. We have been doing it through our knowing of our heart. Do you understand how powerful that means that your heart is? When your mind and your consciousness can run the whole show, this whole thing that you're doing for humanity right now, whatever it is that you're giving to the world, your mind has been completely orchestrating the whole thing because it knows how much you care for others, even if you're not fully allowing yourself to care. Not that you don't care. Not that. What I'm saying is that your body has been doing the thing that you know your soul is calling you to do, but you've been doing it without fully doing it with your heart. That's how freaking amazingly beautiful your heart is. And your love and your compassion and your brightness and your light. It's so big that you don't even need your freaking heart to want to do it. Understand how much more you can do if you were to allow yourself to be in your heart and to expand it and to grow it. Think about how many more people it would touch. How many more people it would shift without you even having to know. Please take a moment to put your hand on your heart right now and to feel that. To feel the truth in my words. The world needs us right now, okay? They need this heart energy. It needs us. Okay? Together, the dragon and the fairy inspire us to embrace our unique gifts and use them to create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. You guys probably have been out of a relationship for a long time. But when I tell you that when you are in love, you shift the entire trajectory of the collective consciousness. That sounds freaking egoic, I know. I'm speaking from this heart. I'm speaking from the soul. The resonance of love, I cannot... You guys, I cannot make it up, dude. I literally can't. And, like, the heart chakra. Look at this picture. The resonance of love. You deserve unconditional love in your life, and it begins with recognizing your own worth and self-respect. And your dignity lies the key to embracing and expressing the magic of love in all aspects of your life. In all aspects of your life. You cannot do that if you are not in your heart space out of fear of being hurt again. Understand that no type of pain could ever compare to the love that you will feel and the healing that will spread out from you to the entire freaking universe, okay? Like, please understand that. It doesn't matter who comes and who hurts you. You will survive and you will heal through those connections. You will heal those people. You are strong enough. You can do this. In the meeting between the green dragon and the elderly white-haired woman, a deep connection and harmony are manifested, reflecting the infinite power of love. The dragon, symbolizing ancient wisdom and inner strength, stands before the woman with calm and presence, and the woman receives his energy with trust and a heart full of love. The card, the resonance of love, resonates with the energies of the heart chakra, inviting us to surrender to love's limitless potential. It symbolizes the trust that love's power can carry us through life's challenges and joys, and that it is always available to us. The message from this card is a reminder that love is an eternal source of support, comfort, and joy. When we open our hearts and immerse ourselves in the flow of love, we discover a deep inner peace and harmony that enriches our lives. Let this resonance of love guide you through life, knowing that love lasts forever and carries us through all phases and challenges. The heart chakra is the center of love, compassion, and connection with ourselves and others. When open and balanced, we can express unconditional love, understanding, and compassion. This card illustrates these qualities through the connection between the green dragon and the wise woman, symbolizing love, strength, and wisdom. Allow yourself to feel worthy of true and eternal love. Open your heart to receive love's deep flow and let it bring warmth, strength, and harmony into your life. I can feel that some of you have been too scared to allow connection. You guys have been hermiting for quite a while now, probably. Okay? But you no longer need to fix yourself. You are not broken. You are not broken. You cut the cords to the things from the past, from the people from the past, and that allows them to heal. Okay? Let's throw these back in. This rose here that came out. So what had previously come out was the rose, which makes 33 petals. The RX, which is like, you know, it could be like healing, medicine, a wrench, fixing, scissors, cutting. Okay? Let's put them back in and see what comes out now with this new energy, of this blue rose. Can you show us what needs to come out with these charms? Wow, oh my gosh. The scissors came back out again, okay? But look, we have an eagle. An eagle. Oh my gosh. And a staircase, like a ladder. Can you show me where we are? Where is pile number 3? Okay, going up. I don't know what the scissors, I feel like the scissors aren't talking about cutting something away. I don't feel like they are. I feel like it's something else. So it looks like we're headed up the ladder. I'm getting 33, Jacob's ladder. Yes, that's how old Yeshua was when he was unalived. He was 33 years old. There's 33 vertebrae of the spine, flying above, rising above, seeing things above, powerful authority and charge. To the dragon. Yes, the dragon is this eternal love. Can you tell me what the scissors represent for this? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we're cutting. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We are cutting our connection to the identification. We have been identifying with how we were treated. This is what's healing. This is what you need to understand. Please know this. You have nothing. It has nothing to do with you. The way those people treated you, the way that they took your heart for granted, the way that they used you, it didn't have anything to do with something being wrong with you. You were there to show them a different way. Even if you didn't get to see the results, please know that you signed up for this. This was your contract that you had before you came here. This was your job. You decided that you could do this. You came here to help them. It does not tarnish you. It does not anchor anything to you. You are so divinely pure. There is nothing that you need to attach yourself to that has anything to do with your upbringing, your love life, the people that you've been with. That is not something that is yours to identify with. Please cut this away. Allow this to be released so this eagle can fly high, okay? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. No, thank you, Self. Thank you, Self. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor now, okay? We are doing enough. If we come into the heart fully and allow ourselves to do everything from this space, we will be doing it from for the right reasons. But there's something about our foundation that's making us not give ourselves freely, because we were scared. If we gave ourselves freely, our expansive heart would attract all of the things and all of the people that will hurt us. That's okay. That hurt builds strength. Now these, yes, it builds strength. It compresses pressure into us for us to be turned into a diamond heart, Yes, the Ace of Wands, harmony, creation, sacral energy, sacral power here, the heart of the womb, the space of the womb, the creative force that we need to step out of lack. Oh my gosh, this is so big. I hope you guys understand how big this is. It was a lie. It's not true. It is not true that there's something wrong with you. It is not true that this has anything to do with your worth. It is not true. Release that. It does not have anything to do with you not being worthy of someone to truly see you and understand you and love you. It is not true. The truth is something that can only be felt in your heart. Invite this blue dragon from the Pleiades. Please allow them to fill you with this love. And I'm directing it at you, collective. I'm directing it at you. So please open to receive my love that I'm sending through this blue-hearted rose, or this blue rose in the heart space, okay? Your destination is kiss of fate, pleasure, and receive. Please tell me more, Spirit. Why is that coming through? Patchy is coming to visit now. In this pile, first pile of the day. Hi, honey. I'm okay. I love you. Mwah. I don't understand why the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Is this supposed to be in the reverse, Spirit? I guess reverse for now. Yes, it is. The High Priestess. Whoa, baby, your tail is going to bump something. Thank you. Now it's going into your water. Oops. I love you. You guys could have a familiar that is here to love you. You know, you guys could have open contracts that are still going to maybe give you unrequited love. The Knight of Cups in the reverse to me. And look, there is the King of Cups in the reverse. There's the Justice in the reverse. Wait, did I cleanse this deck? I think I did. Oversoul only. Oversoul only. Why is the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse? The Ten of Pentacles. Is this meant to be in the reverse? Okay, for this reverse to know. No, it's not. Okay, didn't think so. I hadn't cleansed the deck. Now it's cleansed. So you see, even yourself is like, no, it's not. Okay, that's part of the message. You yourself still don't necessarily believe that someone could come to you with full love and full good intentions. You have been hurt so many times that you don't believe in love anymore. And I get that, but this has to change, because love is the portal to all that we are trying to do. And if you've been like, if whatever you're doing has been like not really being moved forward, not being reaching the people that you thought it would reach, it's because of this. It's because you haven't been doing it from the heart space. Not that you have ill intentions or that you're selfish, but you've only been doing it through the head, even though it's for good intentions to help other people. Can you tell me more about the Kiss of Fate, destination, pleasure, and receive? Yes, exactly. Thank you. The Nine of Swords, okay? So you have been in this state of like fear, anxiety, worry. Spirit is telling you, I am telling you, okay? The Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You guys could have air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, but this is about healing. This is about resting, okay? And this drum beat, oh, shamanic something. You guys could have connection to native, okay? I want to read to you really quick this Queen of Swords. Not really quick. I don't need to rush unless if my phone runs out of space. Honest, independent, principled, fair, constructive, criticism, objective, and perspective. Let me see what it says for love. Picky about lovers, independent partner, boundaries. The Queen of Swords represents strength, intellectual power, and high receptivity. The asker may be experiencing fear about stepping into their full power. This could include struggles with setting boundaries, or expressing their voice. Okay. Your sharp mind and sense of justice helped you achieve a good position. You are much more interested in career and ambition than simple human emotions. Okay, see, that's the problem. That's why you need to heal. Not heal, but that's why you need to allow yourself to let this go. Okay? The kiss of fate, destination, pleasure, and receive. This is what will help you get out of that state of, I'm focused on this, instead of simple emotions, human emotions. Okay, well, that is how you connect to the people you're meant to connect to. Okay, rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, and rejuvenation. You've been protecting yourself, okay, by staying away from it in general. Okay, reflection, solitude, and recuperation. If the asker has recently been going through a period of hard work, this card indicates that they need time to rest and self-care. Withdrawing from love life, alone time, and taking a break. Exactly. You did. You took a break because you were done. You were done. You were tired of getting hurt. You were done. And now it's time to allow love back in, so that way you can reach your soul on a level that is meant to be synchronistically drawn in. Yeah, law, elven star, law, synchronicities, and loyalty. Loyalty to what you've promised, what you are meant to do here, okay? You're meant to be a powerful authority figure and in charge, okay? Which means that people don't have the ability to destroy you. If you have pain, then that makes you stronger. That builds you into more diamonds, okay? Can you tell me what elven star is with law and synchronicities and loyalty? Thank you for the support, Patchy. And this love could be with an animal. It could be with a familiar or a pet, you know. The Five of Cups in the reverse, you're healing, okay? Give and receive. Law and synchronicities and loyalty. The Five of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles. You are here to, look at all these hands. Look at all these hearts that are ready to receive your ginormous freaking heart. It's so big. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Do you not see? And you heal yourself by giving. I know you know that. Think back to the times where you just gave from your heart, and please be honest with yourself. How healing was that for you, okay? Yeah, look. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace, contentment, seeing the positive. Okay? Moving on from past relationship, healing from old wounds. Okay, you can't change the past, but soon they will gain a deeper understanding of what happened. It's important to practice self-forgiveness. So the deeper understanding of what happened is that you can't see the results of your love, but it's there. Oh my gosh, is it there? Okay, generosity, charity, community, material help, support, sharing, giving and receiving, and gratitude. You have been trying to heal this receiving wound that you've had, okay? But you don't need to heal a wound. You just need to realize that no matter what, your heart will only get bigger and stronger, okay? This can't destroy you. You have let go of that. You have self-worth now. You have belief in self. You have love for yourself. You used to lose yourself in connections. You no longer do that anymore, okay? Show me what Oberon, powerful, authority, and in charge. The Knight of Pentacles. It's what you're headed towards. It's what you're trying to accomplish. The Ace of, oh my goodness. This, look, you cannot make it up. How did they